Okay. So it would appear.
I can't believe I fell for
it. Don't lagged out again. Sorry everybody for the lag. It usually doesn't happen to me. But you know, I'm going to just think that it's the network, because network usually gives people problems occasionally depending on the situation. But yeah, I'm a striver. I'm always going to pop back up, so nothing to worry about there. No matter how many recordings it takes to get this game finished.
What's he talking about?
Hell, then eventually, you know, at some point I'll probably take all the videos and mash them together into one big one and just put one up there, you know, that way anyway. But for now, you know, we'll just work with it the best as we can.
You try arguing. I'm Googling it. Now look, I killed a guy to cover for the other guy you killed. I helped you trap Casey and his pals, but I draw the line when it comes to kids. You should too, Miss.
Oh, get over yourself.
Tyler, grab that axe. The boy's left arm should do.
I don't even know how many minutes I've done so far between like the last two videos in total. Hopefully, I could get through the damn game this time.
He's lost a lot of blood.
Like, god dang, yeah, you know.
What is this place? You don't remember this old paper mill?
At least Sailor Moon dolls don't give you tetanus.
Wow.
Let's get you bored, Jack.
Like, they trying to prevent me from finishing this jump. It must be getting too close to the end, or it's getting too real.
You've done much, but you're not done yet.
I must rest.
Sleep is for the weak.
And the dead.
Well, yeah. Just stick with it a little while longer. I've got an idea.
Who are you talking to, Bob?
I must prepare.
Okay, so at least we know all the culprits behind the situation of the missing axe. Is he trying to... Oh yeah, he's trying to pull away from him. I was about to say, what this... Where is his... Oh, that's his mother right there. Okay, so that's the father standing outside.
Daddy, they want my arm to fix this crazy zombie man.
Right. Give Baloo... I guess.
What's this all about, son?
It's always about progress, Jack.
Ooh, the wife, or the ex-wife. Oh, she got a gun. Damn, the cop knocking people out left and... Oh, shit. Damn. What? He behind all this nonsense? You gotta be kidding me. The cop. Oh. Or not. I could clearly say I did not see that one coming.
Romana, so glad I got to see you again.
Hey, Kim. Knee Deep is one-of-a-kind gaming. It's actually a game based off of like a movie set, and it's like a live stage recording. And what they do, they acting out different parts of like a scene that happened, and it's basically trying to uncover who's the murderer behind this whole situation throughout the whole game. It switches around of what you can choose to tell them to say, and depending on your choices, it'll react in the end. But basically, stuff in this town, Cypress Knee, has been going wrong since the very beginning, and it's like your job as the cops and the reporters to try to figure out who's the real culprit behind everything. And as of right now, it's looking kind of confusing because it's back and forth, so I'm not really sure what to make of this. But it's a very good game. A lot of people love it, and I know when I first played it like 5 or 6 months ago, I didn't think I was gonna get a good response on it, but I had so many people dying to like see me play this again, and you know, I reached out to do it, and then I got a big response the second time around, and you know, so on. But yeah, it's definitely a very different type of game. It's a storytelling game, but the way it's laid out is like on the movie set, like a stage, and they actually have an audience out there watching the whole thing, so it's very realistic.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
That can't be good.
Yeah, that definitely was not good. he might have actually killed himself. Or that was some good ass effects on stage. Oh, well, something like that. But in this town, it's like, it's wild because I always assumed there was more than one killer because of how they carry the game. But now the people that I thought was the killer aren't really there, so I'm not really sure anymore who the heck the killer really is. Unless I was right, and they did just kill the killer.
We're going to have to start over somewhere.
Yeah, like the theater effect definitely gives it like the best vibe, which a lot of people like about it because it makes it so different. It's a very entertaining game when you really understand what you're doing. Like the storyline is great. It's just, it takes a lot of focus and like patience to really get through it. Cause it's very real. Oh, that's awesome. They're destroying the whole set. Am I supposed to go down there? I hope not.
We need to climb.
Uh-oh. Oh. Hold up. What is this? What the heck is this? What? Y'all coming to wish me well? The F? What are you about to take my characters to jail? Does that mean I fucked up? Yeah, I know. The wild thing is a lot of people haven't heard of this game because it's like an indie game, and I had found out through it. Found out of it through somebody myself, and even if you like hit it on Google, you just type like knee deep, it almost won't pop up unless you put knee deep game or knee deep PS4. So it's like a very underheard of game, but yeah, it's definitely a favorite for a lot of people that seen it and, you know, kind of attached to it.
Shit, not again.
Oh boy. Was that the end of the game? I'm gonna assume. Oh. That was the end of the game? So this chapter was not even as long as the last chapter. Like the last chapter was long as heck. The first chapter was freaking long as heck. And the third chapter, which was this, was actually quite short. And I don't understand. But I guess, oh yeah, it's very interesting. I'm trying to recall like all of my gameplay in total right now, so I can recall who I really, or how to make sense of this, because I want to say I might have been right about who the killer was all along, about who I thought. I knew I didn't trust that cop dude. Like, I knew that from day one, that he was a crooked looking guy, and I was definitely onto something because I was close and right. But yeah, this is the game, and this is how it looks, like main screen and stuff. So you can imagine, like, going into it, it kind of carries from here, and then you got your different setups of how you know what you want to do to, I guess, go into the game. Oh, okay. There's a Christina. Oh, now I find the options for this, and I, well, don't really need it actually. So yeah, this, I guess this was knee deep, and the game is completed, and wow, I don't know what to say, but I am going to do a review video soon for like all the games that I've played on my channel so far. I think I only did one review video, and that was for Bully, but I am going to do one for this game as well as all the other ones I've completed already. And I don't know when or what days I'm gonna do each one or how I'm gonna go about it, but I am gonna do those, and this game especially, because I know this was a favorite choice for a lot of people that was telling me to play it again. But yeah, anybody that's into like the theater type of, I guess, gaming, well, this will be the one of its kind, but anything of this nature, then yeah, definitely recommend it. It's a drag story, but it's interesting though. It's pretty good, and it gets you on the edge of your seat, kind of thinking the whole time, because it takes a lot of decision-making situations. So, yep. Ain't much else I could do actually with it, so I guess I finished up kind of quick. I was expecting a whole another half an hour to go, so I, you know, kind of linger a bit. But I mean, I could still do that on the home screen right here, but you know, I don't really have nothing to show. I don't think. Let me see. Credits, perhaps. oh yeah, her. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Cool, yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, my next gameplay video, I am considering one of two games that I will play as, well, I'm actually considering doing for Christmas. I know for a fact I'm going to do the Saints Row, how the Saints save Christmas. And as far as next year starting off, I might jump into one of two things, either the Uncharted to continue where I started with the very first game to work my way all the way up to Uncharted 4, or I can start fresh with Assassin's Creed all the way through, which of course I know you want me to probably play that one, Kim. The Assassin's Creed collection, and they're both very long games because they're continuations and sets, but that's the point I want to kind of start on those so I can kind of get into them. So if you all have any, I guess, requests, let me know. Or if it's a whole nother game you want me to play at all, then let me know that too, because I got other games too if you want to see those before that. And I ain't gonna fake, I do want to play that Assassin's Creed. Like, I want to start from the second one with Ezio and do his whole entire story, work my way up to like the other Assassin's Creeds in between, and then work my way to an Origins jump. And by that time, I should be able to get the Odyssey one. That's the only one I don't have yet. And then Uncharted, I actually got all those. Send me the, you talking about the video of the Odyssey? I don't know about GTA tonight, Hayes. I mean, soon, but yeah, like I said, I ain't really been on that one. That game ain't really much to do on there nowadays. Too much for me. But I am going to do story mode on there, if that's what you mean. Do their story mode at some point. I will start that, because I do like their story. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed. Yeah, the very first game they did with Altair, that jump was very just sluggish and just repetitive as heck. But yeah, I think with the Ezio part, it actually kicked in, and then yeah, when they did Origins, I really did like Origins a lot. It was just very, well, I don't know, it was surprising because it was different. And the pilots kept catching up to me for whatever reason everywhere I went. Yeah, GTA has. That's one reason why I really don't get on there too much, because I know I'll rage and then it'll just get out of here, and you know, it'll turn very fast. So I try not to have to get on there unless I am going to do story mode, which I ain't got to worry about, you know, running into too many problems. Online, oh yeah, it's gonna be problems unless I'm already with friends in my own little playlist, and it's kind of like I'm keeping myself in a safe zone where I ain't gotta start up my nonsense and deal with this. I do have this other game that I've been kind of thinking about playing as well called Get Even. I don't know too much about it. I seen like the trailer of it on YouTube at one point, and it was definitely something that caught my attention. But I don't really know how to explain it. I just know it's like a very different type of game. Like it's a shooter action game that's like I want to say slight horror to it, or some scenes that can be considered horror. But it's I don't know, it's different. I really do want to try that one too. I got it, but yeah. Origins, yep. Then of course I got that Life is Strange, the first one. I got the second half with the Beyond the Storm, or whatever that jump called, Before the Storm. That's how you know I don't play these jumps. I can't even get the titles right. And then they came out with Life is Strange 2, which everybody playing like recently. But I like to start from the beginning before I get to like the newer ones, so I can kind of show where everything led up to. Okay, Kim, I see you. And yeah, I'm probably gonna shut it down a little bit anyway. And one more game request for the people. I have LA Noire as well, which I plan on broadcasting as, you know, at some point. That's another game made by Rockstar. So out of those game choices that you all heard me mention, if anybody has any special requests, we'll do a poll on it. Let me know which ones I'll go with or should go with starting off next year, and I'll do it. So I'll be looking forward to your comments and everything. Yeah, Life is Strange is kind of slow. It's like I'd have to almost entertain myself to stay in the mood to entertain the game. But I'm just the guy to make it happen. Alright, let me see. I refuse to do Mafia 3. That's a very repetitive game. I do got Far Cry 5 I gotta finish up. I forgot all about that. That only is started. I need to finish it. Go in there, get snatched up a few times, get the raging about it, and then get to killing Joseph in the end. Oh man. But yeah, I am like I said, I mentioned to everybody earlier, for anybody else that's paying attention, that I have somewhat of a cartoon animated series I'm working on that I'm gonna try to make happen. I know how to draw, and I could draw anything. Like, that's always been a gift. Animation, I never actually attempted it before, but I am going to try to animate as best as I can, at least with what I have. So that is something I plan on bringing into next year on my channel. So if you see a random animated series, a cartoon presented by Nightmare Slayer that you never seen on TV before or heard of, it's because I made it up, and you'll actually see my artwork. So that's something special going for the new year, so look forward to that. And as far as the Sims project that everybody, you know, kind of was hip about earlier in the year, I'm still working on that too. It's just they did so many updates to the game that I had to like wait around for and kind of alter stuff with. But I am going to release the Sims project 2 next year, so I had to push it back a few days, but that's coming out too. So everybody just stay prepared. I got some big stuff coming in the background, and at the same time I'm still taking requests, so you know what it is. If you're brand new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can stay updated with all my video broadcasts the moment I actually go live. And for anybody that has Instagram, don't be a stranger. Follow me on Instagram under My Twisted Gaming Experience. You can find it in the details of my videos, and most likely anywhere else on my channel. It's everywhere. I post photos on there, you know, self photos and game photos or anything of that nature, so you know, you'll get the inside scoop. And I I'm considering opening up my Twitch again, but I don't know. I don't really be on there, to be honest, but it's a thought. But yeah, definitely, anybody brand new, definitely subscribe to your boy. Find me on PlayStation, Nightmare Slayer. You can find my name spelling in the exact title of the video that you're watching. And you can add me on PlayStation. So look forward to seeing y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down because I have nothing else to do on this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a wrap. Look forward to seeing y'all in the next video broadcast. Holla.